Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Zenless Zone Zero, which is actually coming out tonight for all of us in America. So, today I wanted to look at an F2P investment strategy that is currently being proposed by none other than Gacha Smack. So, Gacha Smack has released a video called the Best F2P Investment Strategy in ZZZ. And we're going to take a look because now I want to give ZZZ a shot. I think it's important to give every gacha game a shot, especially Hoyoverse ones, because they always have that Hoyoverse polish to them. So I'm really excited to see what they do. By the way, if you want to see me play live, which will be at 10 p.m. Eastern, you can definitely go up to these two links here, and you can go watch me live. And if you know the game's not out yet, you can still catch me playing Elden Ring. That's right, day 1 and day 2 should be uploaded by now. With today, I'm recording day 3. So if you guys want to catch that, you can 100% go to twitch.tv/Goovin18 and you can check it out. And without further ado, I say we give this video a shot.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. Zenless Zone Zero is dropping tonight, and I gotta admit, I am excited. Not because I think Zenless Zone Zero is going to be the greatest game of all time, but because I'm just excited to play another gacha game. As we all know, gacha games are second to none in the first 48 hours in the first week of play.
True. Especially with WUWA, I think people who didn't have stability issues were locking in like 30-40 hours. They were like locking in overnight shit. I know some of my friends were going overnight because they're not working, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. So yeah, honestly, I'm expecting something similar to Zenless Zone Zero, but when they announced like the content and everything that's coming out, I didn't hear a whole lot, right? Because with Wuthering Waves we had 6 acts. With Zenless Zone Zero we're only getting like 3 or 4 acts as from what I remember. So hopefully they add a little bit more.
Playing them, they are the best games of all time in that first week, first 48 hours of playing them. So regardless of whether it's a good or bad game, who gives a damn? Just excited to play something new. I want to explain my thoughts to you guys.
He's not wrong.
With regards to the strategy I'm going for. Who am I going to be building up? Who do I have my eye on? Am I skipping anybody? I am going free to play to start off, just like I went free to play.
And everyone should be. You should not be spending money within the first month of this game. I understand that games will get their most amount of revenue in their first month. And to all the people who are spending money on this game, what are you doing? You should not be doing that. You should instead just save. Make sure this game doesn't die out before you spend all of your money on it. You gotta let this game happen for at least a month so you get that honeymoon phase out of your head, and then you think, okay, should I get this character because this character is sick? Because like for me, my best example is Acheron for Honkai Star Rail. When I saw that instant kill technique, I knew I had to get it, but then I lost the 50-50, which by the way you can check up here if you want to see the polls that happened. Let's go.
Wuthering Waves, because there's no reason to spend money on these games until they prove to me that they're worth spending money on. For one.
See?
For two,
he agrees
there's
with
no
me on
reason
that.
to spend money on the game unless that one character comes out that just blows my mind out of the water, and I'm scarce on resources.
Chat, I did not pre-watch this. Okay, that was just pure. We're on the same wavelength. All right.
Right. That hasn't happened. These first 2 characters that I see, I'm not gonna dumpster on their designs, but it's not blowing me out of the water, right?
All right, we're not. Don't sugarcoat it. Like, hold up, chat. We actually gotta look. ZZZ 1.0 banner characters. Let's take a look. We have a maid. All right, we have Ellen Joe. Okay, let's be honest. Fine, it's fine. And then we have this chick, someone, I don't know, Zhu YUAN. Jing Yuan, but female. I'm just kidding. No, we're not going down that route. That's not a conspiracy theory. But it ain't a whole lot if you really think about it. It really ain't a whole lot. It's kind of upsetting though, because this could be someone really cool, but instead, it ain't. So honestly, if I were to pick between the two, I would honestly go with this one just because she has more of a better design. Plus Nicole's on there, so if you want my recommendation, I would go with this one.
Their gameplay looks cool, but again, it's not making me jump through the ceiling. I haven't seen that character or that design just yet. So until then, I'm chilling. If we don't get neither one, I don't give a damn. We'll just use what the game gives us, through the gacha system, and we'll carry right on. But let's go ahead. Let's get into this. I got a little,
Yeah, chat, we're totally just building pity this first
style.
one.
Y'all know I like making my own custom tier list. I feel like it gives good context and substance to the strategy that I'm going for and why I'm going for it. But let's do it. Before we even get into anything,
okay.
The first thing we need to know is who are we getting for free? For completely free.
Okay, chat. If you want my opinion on who the best character is, the best 4-star, Billy by like a fucking mile, bro. He's the most animated. He has the best personality. His design looks awesome. Literally just better than everyone else. Nicole is like a close second. And then honestly third, I would give to Corin. Dead last would be this bitch right here, this bear. But then yeah, the other ones are just kind of eh.
We gotta spend the money. We look over here, all of these characters are going to be acquired for completely free 99. Ben, you complete after chapter 2 story 1. Corin pre-register reward. That's Corin right there. Fun fact, she belongs to the same exact faction as Ellen.
Did I pre-register?
Sukaku, which is this ice
I should
girl
check
right
that
here,
tonight.
little demon Oni. Complete.
I don't think I ever
defense
pre-registered.
3 to 4. I think that's actually more of an in-game thing. So you won't get her for a while. And then Lucy, this girl over here, apparently she's an event reward as per live stream, but it's not 100% confirmed.
Oh yeah, because ZZZ free 100. Make sure to use that
But these
tonight.
are all the characters we get for completely free. Now, what you'll take note of is, again, Corin belongs to the same faction as Ellen. Sukaku is the same element as Ellen, plus one of the best 4-stars in the entirety of the game. That's really 2 big incentives for me to pull on Ellen. You also have Nicole, who is synergistic with the second half of the 1.0 banner character, YUAN, I believe. Nicole is Ether, and so is that other girl. And then Nicole's got some really cool intrinsic things in her kit. I'll just go ahead and show you an example. We come over here to the core. When any other character in your squad shares the same attribute.
Wait, so how do we know this? Is this like leaked stuff about the character, or is this from like the closed beta test? Because if it's from the closed beta test, it can change on a whim. So
faction as Nicole, which ZHU, the second half promotional character, does. Mechanical core applies a debuff. The target additionally takes 25% more ether damage. So that's huge for the other character, the girl with the pistol. And then in addition to that, you come over here,
intensely studying this.
Attack, EX chain, yada yada yada. Defense shred by 20% for 2 seconds. So Nicole looks like a very, very solid option for that second half of the 1.0 banner promotional character. I hate saying that over and over, but it's this girl. This is who I'm talking about, okay?
Yep.
Now, that said, Sukaku looks like an absolute monster as well. If we come over here to her core, since she has the same ice attribute as Ellen, she's going to give 6.25% ice damage to the squad, to the whole squad. So running
to the whole squad with Sukaku is a W. That's kind of sick.
Then over here, she gives a massive attack percent boost to herself that is actually transferable to the squad. This buff given can be passed along to characters switching via chain attacks or assist attacks triggered by the fly the flag. Long story short, ice damage given to the party, attack percent given to the party, and if you unlock her P1, I guess that's what we're calling it here.
P1?
Zone 0. If an enemy is hit by
it doesn't hit the same
flag,
as like E1 or C1
is reduced by 10%
or
for 8
S1.
seconds. That's just
P1
the first one,
sounds
right?
lame.
This is the sequence system, or the what the hell do they call it in Genshin? I got brain.
Okay, so cool thing here. They tell you it's from CBT. So these are subject to change. These are very subject to change. We don't know the actual true stats. So you really gotta let it happen, okay? Gotta let it happen. I'm assuming more detailed ones will come out later. Not bad. I'm happy about that. But yeah, so everything here you should take with a grain of salt, because this is something that you gotta really worry about. Because obviously 1.0 you got the Ellen Joe banner, and then you got the ZHU banner. Coming into this, I'm thinking about going on the ZHU banner just because it's later. It's in the second phase, so I have more time to get the resources to pull on that banner.
Brain rot, bro. At this point, y'all know it. The copies of the characters. This is that system. You get one copy of her, ice res. All right, ice penetration, pretty much off rip. On top of ice damage, on top of attack percent. Just a banger 4-star character. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about before we get into all the details is the standard banner characters. Okay, so take off ZHU
And
take off Ellen, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Chat. Okay. I guarantee you I'm re-rolling accounts, okay? So if I don't get fucking Rena, and I get like Lycaon and Nekomata, chalked. This account is chalked, alright? Because if I don't get her or Soldier 11 or Grace, Kaleda's alright, but if I get these two, I'm legitimately deleting my account. I'm deleting it and reopening it with a new account. That's exactly what we're doing.
6 remaining standard banner characters. That's these two, Ellen and Zuyan, don't belong to the standard banner, by the way. I don't
because
want
they're
anybody to misunderstand
event
me.
banner.
What I'm trying to tell you is these 6 do. This is the standard banner units. What you'll notice is 2 out of the 6 standard banner units are in the same faction. And that is Lycan. I'm just gonna call him Lycan, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Lycan.
I watch a lot of werewolf movies. Lycan is akin to a werewolf. Lycan and Rena. Big old rack. That's a big old rack. Anyways,
Facts.
they belong to the Maiden faction. Who else belongs to the
chat,
Maiden
I run
faction?
Acheron teams. What do you
Corrin,
want
who
from
you
me?
get for completely free, and Ellen, the limited banner character that's going to be dropping along with Zenless Zone Zero tonight or present, whenever the hell you want.
Hold up, I missed that.
That's going to be dropped. Corrin, who you get for completely free, and Ellen, the limited banner character that's going to be dropping along with Zenless Zone Zero tonight or present, whenever the hell you watch this video. So,
as of recording, it is a few hours beforehand.
All of that context provided, I cannot say this isn't the best option. Ellen is absolutely the best free-to-play option in the game right now.
Okay.
No question. I'm sorry. She's just taking a dump on this girl right now. It's not that she's not good, by the way. All I'm saying is
it's always this has always been my issue, right? Is I can't devote a lot of time to a game at the same time. I have to like spread it out or like take breaks and go through it. That's why second wave characters are always amazing, because that gives me time for that to complete that version's event, and I get a bunch of shit, and then I can put it towards a character. Like for example, let's talk the YUAN from 1.0. I played day one when my friend told me about it. And I was like, okay, Seela is great, but I just don't have the pulls. So I'm just going to save for YUAN. Little did I know YUAN was a little bit worse than Seela, which is fine. Right? It's fine. But I still think YUAN did carry me, though. YUAN 100% carried me through from 1.0 to 1.4. I'm going to say, because I got Jingliu at that time. Yeah. I don't know if I fully agree with this opinion.
is the infrastructure is just there for Ellen.
Now, to be fair, right? To be fair, he has the point, right? Like, if we go to your standard banner characters, this is lightning, but it's like the same color as ice, which is kind of stupid, I'll be honest. If you see, you have an ice character here, you have an ice character here, and then you get an ice character that boosts, that can boost the damage output for ice characters. I see that synergy. I see where he's coming from. That is a great idea.
Absolutely the best free-to-play option in the game right now.
But I'm thinking more long-term, because he did say right now that in the future there could 100% be more units that'll help benefit ZHU, and I'm willing to take that risk. I know I'm not a Venturine, but I'm still willing to take that gamble.
No question. I'm sorry. She's just taking a dump on this girl right now. It's not that she's not good, by the way. All I'm saying is the infrastructure is just there for Ellen. She also has the Ice Girl on her banner, right?
Oh shit, she's got the Ice Girl on her banner? Oh no.
So if you go for a reroll and you get either Lycan or Rena, I believe is their name, you have a 33% chance.
Go back. Chat. I don't know if you can see this with me. That is 100% a different ass character. Different as type. It's not the same type as a Lycaon or Lycan. Okay? Completely different.
Zone Zero. tonight or present, whenever the hell you watch this video. She's not good, by the way. Rena, I believe is their name. You have a 33% chance of that happening because that's 2 out of 6 characters.
Yeah, so by that logic, he is wrong. Okay. Rena is not cryo or ice or whatever it's called in this game. She is she has a blue lightning logo, so
33% chance of that happening doing your rerolls, and then you already have Corin, Rena or Lycan, Ellen, and the Ice Girl. Like, you just boom, just bundle it up, and you got your team good to go.
If he was right about Rena, I get the stuff, but I guess even without Rena, his point still does stand, which is completely fine. But yeah, that whole inconsistency, like, I mean, that tells me like he was rushing out the video or something like that. But I'm not trying to start beef. I'm not trying to start drama. But I mean, we did that once and someone called me the N-word. But we're gonna move on from there.
Ice Elemental team. By the way, Ice Element can immobilize, I think it's machines, or maybe it's just enemies in general.
Immobilization, not bad, but I'm not hugely there, right? Like, I don't need an immobilized enemy to beat them, right? Like man, I don't need handicaps, man. I just defeated Tree Sentinel right now for Elden Ring, which I think is great. If you guys haven't seen that, you can definitely go check that out. I should be up on YouTube by the time this is out. If not, it will be up. It's under day 2. But yeah, I don't need to handicap the enemy, man. I think I'm fine just getting way more damage in. I'm hoping that's what Rena does.
But it immobilizes them, and then it increases the crit damage that your party's going to do to that frozen enemy. So that's another banger thing about that. But with that being said, my strategy is to attempt to go for Ellen. If I lose the 50-50, who gives a damn? We're just going to pivot, and then we're probably going to end up skipping her and wait on that one cool character that looks cool, which is that one weeb faction with the 2 katana girls and stuff. But the plan...
One weeb faction with the 2 katana girls. Hold up. ZZZ factions. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have Victoria Housekeeping Co. Alright, hold up. We have Victoria Housekeeping Co. Gentle House. Bellabog Heavy Industries. You see, these are the 4 that we have here. Which one is he talking about, man? I'm not seeing it. Maybe this might be outdated. You know, it could be outdated. There might be more factions added. Oh, Virtual Idols fan guy? Hell no, man. Hell no. We ain't trying to see that. Is this the one Sons of Clayton? I don't know. I just might have to see more of them in the story. Because once again, the story can 100% make or break the character, right? Like, let's talk Aventurine, man. In 2.0, everyone fucking hated the dude. Everyone thought he was an L character, except for Clara's English VA. And then 2.1 dropped, and now suddenly everyone likes Aventurine, including me. I'm proud to admit that, because his backstory was fucking amazing.
Plan is to try to secure an Ellen. I am going to be re-rolling because I want to try and get Lycan or the Rena with the strat I just presented to you. But again, if we don't get her, no big deal. Let's get into the tier list, little custom-made tier list that I got.
Okay, tier list.
So the plan is to get Ellen and get the Demon Girl. Now the Demon Girl we get for free somewhere down the line, but if we can snap...
Man, the fact that Billy's down to nah, I'm good. Hold up, chat. I don't know if you can see it, but he put Billy in nah, I'm good. Man, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just a little sad to see him down there. It really is, man. He's such a cool dude too. And that once again, like, you don't have to take his tips, right? You can think on your own feet.
An additional copy off of Ellen's banner, which I'm sure we will, right? Surely, right? Hey, surely we're gonna get a copy, huh? Come on now. All right, anyways, the reroll strat is gonna be to secure one of these 2 as I just presented it to you. The free-to-play units I'll use is Nicole, Big Ben. I liked Ambi from the closed beta. I did play with her. I play with all these characters, actually. Then Corin, right? I'll use all 4 of these units. I hate Billy. I'll be honest. Listen, if you're a fan of Billy, That's cool. Me personally, the bro's kit put me to sleep. I was not a
Oh,
fan of
oh,
it.
if it's a
I'm
kit
not gonna be
problem, that
using them.
might be a
I'm
problem.
good. I'm not gonna be.
Okay, if it's from a kit side, if it's from a kit side, once again, I have not used Billy yet. Okay, so I'm just going off of design and aesthetic. If his kit's dog shit, bro, it's gonna be kicked down to the curb, bro. I don't know. You know, once again, CBT to release, stuff is bound to change.
Be using her. I'm good. I don't rock with the lollies. I don't care about the lollies. They gotta be
Facts, unless I'm required to have them, which is Verena and Wuthering Waves.
insanely broken for me to want to play with a goddamn lolly. So I'm good. But this is my strategy right here. We're gonna use Ellen with the Ice Girl.
I'm noticing he didn't put YUAN there.
Hopefully we can reroll.
It is.
And it won't be as bad as Wuthering Waves. Oh God, that was awful, bro. I'm having PTSD. But we can get one of these, and then that.
I got lucky with Wuwa, bro. I got Calcharo first wave, first time. And I still remember, I originally said I wanted to go for Ling Yang. But then I changed my mind as soon as I got Calcharo. My mind changed. And now I still use Calcharo to this day. Because he pairs so well with Yinlin. It just works out for the team. And just how generous they were, too, with everything. It was easy, bro. It was so easy.
That's going to be my team. Until then, because obviously it'll be some time before we have the resources to even pull for Ellen, I'm just going to use what the game hands me, which will be like Nicole, Ambi, or Ambi, however the hell you say her name, Big Ben, and then whatever the hell else we end up having at that point in time.
Big Ben.
But that is my strategy. I think that's the best free-to-play.
All right, so I'm going to take a look at this strategy here. So, one thing he did get wrong, I know I've said it already, but it is Rena. Rena is not an ice type character, because if we do go back into the graphic that he is showing, Rena is not, right? If you guys want to look a little bit closer, he's on pridewin.gg, right? So let's go to pridewin. I'm gonna go to pridewin.gg. I have my keyboard's right behind my mic, so I can actually talk into it. So we're gonna look at the agents, right? And we will see. Go to yeah. Is that yes? Ellen is there, which is, what is this considered? Ice. And then we have Rena, who is actually electric. So completely different. So I'm gonna cross check that information. Apparently we get her for free, but she's considered T3. God damn, bro. Yeah, who is actually T0? Ellen. Okay. T1, T1, T1. T0 is crazy for a furry. T1, T0.5, good. No rating yet. T2, T1, T0.5, and we don't know yet. Okay.
Rack. Anyways, they belong to the lollies. I don't care about the lollies. All
right, we're gonna keep going.
Thing about ZHU, as I showed you, Nicole and her are bangers, so she is in a degree free-to-play friendly, especially considering she's on the second half of 1.0, which means you have plenty of time to.
And that's the sentiment I actually agree with, is that at least for like when the games come out, always go for the second half. Never go for the first half, because when you go for the first half, the game will, what generally at least this is how I look at it, is if you go for the first half and then let's say the game just starts flopping out of fucking nowhere because they're like making dumb changes, they're not doing anything to help out the game, you've already used your shit, right? So like, what's the point, man? But then if you go for second wave, and then because now people are like, oh, this game's actually kind of good, that adds more value, right, to you winning your 50-50s. You get to gloat about that on Twitter and watch people lose their collective shit.
To save up your resources to secure her as well, if you're a big fan.
Correct.
Yeah, you're good to go there as well. You can slap a big bin on her and call it a day, or any of these other free-to-play units. But that's my strategy. That's what I am going to be doing. I hope I brought y'all some pretty good value. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tonight. Peace.
All right, cool. So I'm going to keep this tier list up. I'm going to rate this. He is 100% right about these two. These two have an amazing synergy, but also her and YUAN have a really good synergy. And if Rena was Cryo or Ice, 100% this strategy would have been amazing because the odds of you having to reroll would have been low. But because of the fact that she's not cryo, it's still a 1 in 7 chance, right? Because the 5 stars S rank, yes. So ZHU and Ellen, no one gives a shit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the characters. 2 of them are actually electric, not bad. Not bad. 2 are fire, not bad, not bad. She's actually the only ether character that's S rank that will actually work well with Nicole. So if you are a huge Nicole player who likes them huge, 100% you should definitely go for this. If you get Rena and you decide to re-roll your account, I will forever hate you on your entire platform because you are absolutely deranged. But since I don't want to yap for like another 5 minutes, I'm going to end the video here. Please tune in tonight to watch the stream at twitch.tv/regrouping18. We will be playing Elden Ring until the game drops. So, without further ado, yeah, I have nothing else to end this. Yeah, see you guys. Have a great demo. Have a great one. I hope you enjoy ZZZ when it releases for 1.0. Please get your 180 free pulls, and you make sure to use code ZZZ free 100. You need to use that if you want to get your free stuff. I don't really know.